Hi friends, welcome back. This is Mehjabin. In today's video, I'm going to explain the poem The Ant and the Cricket, which has been adapted from Aesop's Fables. So we'll come to the poem directly. A silly young cricket, accustomed to sing through the warm sunny months of gay summer and spring. So this story is about a cricket which had this habit of singing continuously through the summer month and also through the spring season. He began to complain when he found that at home his cupboard was empty and winter was come. So one fine day, the cricket discovered that the cupboard in his house was empty, there was no food inside, and winter had already arrived. Not a crumb to be found on the snow-covered ground. So not a morsel of food could he find on the snow-covered ground, and it was already winter. Not a flower could he see, not a leaf on a tree. And neither a flower nor a leaf was visible to the cricket. Oh, what will become, says the cricket, of me? So the cricket is shocked and he doesn't know what he should do, and he says, oh, what will become of me? What is going to happen to me now? At last, by starvation and famine made bold, the cricket began to starve, and the famine made him bold. He decided to make a decision. He decided to take a step, all dripping with wet and all trembling with cold. So in the cold winter, it ventured out of his house, and as it did so, it started dripping, and it was trembling with the cold. Away he set off to a miserly ant, and he decided to meet an ant. But this ant was also a miserly kind of ant, to see if to keep him alive he would grant him shelter from rain. So the cricket went to the house of the ant with the hope that the ant would offer him shelter from the rain and would also help him by giving him some food to eat and a mouthful of grain. So he hoped that the ant would give him a mouthful of food, grain. He wished only to borrow, he would repay it tomorrow. So the cricket had no intention of keeping the food forever. He thought that when he would have sufficient food, he would repay the debt. He would return the food that he had borrowed from the ant. If not, he must die of starvation and sorrow. And if the ant refused to help him out, then the only other way left for the cricket was that he would have to die of starvation and sorrow, grief, pain. Says the ant to the cricket, I am your servant and friend. So the ant, when he receives the cricket at his house, he says, I am your servant and your friend, but we ants never borrow, we ants never lend. That means we as an ant community, we don't have this habit of borrowing, and neither do we lend anything to others. We don't take anything from others, and we also don't give back anything to others. But tell me, dear cricket, did you lay nothing by? That means tell me, my friend, if you did not store anything, if you did not save anything for the bad times, did you lay nothing by when the weather was warm? So the ant asked the cricket if he had stored anything or saved anything when the times were good, when it was summer. Quoth the cricket, not I. The cricket replied, no, I did not save anything for the future. My heart was light, that means I was very happy and carefree, that I sang day and night, and because of my constant joy, I kept on singing all through the day and even at night, for all nature looked gay, because the entire nature looked beautiful, and I wanted to enjoy my time during the summer and spring season. You sang, sir, you say. Now the response from the ant is this, that he said, okay, sir, is that what you are saying, that you sang through the summer and spring season? then, says the ant, and dance the winter away. So he says, now you can pass the remaining part of the year by dancing. Since you had passed the beginning of the year by singing, you can pass the remaining part of the year by dancing, and very soon you will see that the winter has come to an end. So in other words, the ant is making fun of the cricket, and he's refusing to help the cricket. Thus ending, he hastily lifted the wicket. So he lifted the, quickly he lifted the wicket, means a small gate or door, and out of the door turned the poor little cricket. And the cricket knew that it was time for him to go now, because the ant had already given him the signal that he should leave. Folks call this a fable. So people think that it is a fable. It is not true. It is a false story. I will warrant it true, but the author says that no, I think it is true. I'll guarantee that it's true. Some crickets have 4 legs and some have 2. And the author also says that some crickets, like the insect crickets, have 4 legs. But then there are other types of crickets also, like human beings, who also do not care about the future, and they do not keep any provision for the future, for their bad times, for their rainy days. And these are human beings, and they are the crickets with 2 legs. That is, the author is talking about the two-legged beings, or about man, about human beings. That is, not only the crickets, but even the human beings do not have this tendency to save for the future, to save for the bad times. So this poem has a great moral. With this, I come to the end of the explanation. See you soon. Bye.